Hey, what is going on, everyone? Joe here, and we are back in the world of Kiborg after so long. If you guys are not familiar with this game, it is a brawler-style action roguelite, kind of reminiscent of the Batman Arkham series. It's one of my favorite roguelites of the year. It got 2 massive updates in both November and December, and so we're going to be diving into some of the new content today. First off, they have added 3 brand new arenas. We've got Arena 4, 5, and 6. And if you finish Arena 4, you actually unlock a brand new implant set for the main campaign, the Commando set, which is actually what we're going to be doing in today's video. So if we go here, we're going to be playing on difficulty 7, of course, but we can see that there are a bunch of modes. So the first 3, Chaos, One Hit, and Collapse, make the game harder. If you go further down, you've got a bunch of ones just to get like absolutely busted. Melee weapons don't break, infinite ammo. But long story short, we need a lot of tokens to unlock these. So we're going to try to get bank here so we can do the hardest possible run. And so we'll just roll with this. We are on difficulty 7, yeah? Okay, cool. And we're going to hope that we can get the Commando Implant set. Apparently, it boosts both explosions and projectile damage. So I'm actually really excited to see what a brand new playstyle in this game is going to look like. All right, we did not get it yet. Looking for Commando. There we go. We got the right arm. When finishing a combo with a heavy attack, eject 6 mines around Morgan, which knock down enemies upon contact. Eject radius, 1.25 meters. All right. Step 1 complete. Now he's going to try to get everything else. Okay, mutations. I remember. So mutations give you a positive effect at a pretty heavy cost. You no longer get data. That's the money. We want data. But when you kill a floor boss, you get 2 times all of the missed data. Okay, so double the money. For each strike, you deal 10% damage for 8 seconds. Base damage reduced by 50%. So if we go really fast, that's worth it. Data rewards from all sources increase by 15% after each fight. Enemy health and damage increased by 3% after each fight. I think I'm actually going to go for long-term investment. I'm going to keep getting more and more money, but the enemies are going to get harder and harder, which is great because I'm incredibly rusty and I don't remember how to play this game. So let's just make it as challenging as possible. All right, let's get a gun. The first gun you get doesn't really matter because they have no mods. I'm just going to grab the operator. As far as weapons go, the last hit in a combo will crit. All hits with a chain attack above 50 will crit. A crit right after parrying. Let's go for that. I still remember how to parry, I think. Workhorse, Cry, Hunter. Let's go for the shotgun. Like I said, the first weapons don't really matter that much because we're going to be getting much better ones pretty quickly. All right, so I can parry with right bumper. I remember. Swat him away. And we lock on and kill. And so if I finish a move with a heavy attack, a combo with a heavy attack, we throw out mines everywhere. That's so stupid. It actually seems to do a good amount of damage. It stuns them. All right, come on, guys. Do your worst. Come get me. I'm waiting. This guy doesn't even want to. I've already blown off his limbs. All right. Whoa! Wait, when did Kiborg have dismemberment? I do not remember that being a thing. Let's use the shotgun here and knock these guys out from a distance. And we can heal with the second wind ability, which costs our energy in the bottom right. I remember, okay. Now, I know there's going to be a lot of people watching me who've watched me play Kiborg, but there's probably a lot of people who are seeing this game for the first time. So I'm going to dive into a few mechanics just so you know what's going on. Your attack speed is increased by 25%. Your maximum health is decreased by 15%. It's not bad. Your sidearm magazine is increased by 40%, but your movement speed is decreased by 15%. You receive 60 points of armor. Shield capacity is reduced. All right, I'm not going to worry about my sidearm magazine. That seems a little pointless. I will go for Reaper and increase my attack speed. People are going to be like, Joe, you're doing attack speed on a gun build? Yeah, okay. Sometimes I just like slicing people around. I love the melee builds in this game. In fact, the gun builds are probably the most difficult for me. Apparently they added new dialogue. Okay, so That is an upgrade. That is ammo. Volkov, shut up! I'm trying to play the game. All right, we have a roulette. I can either lose all of my ammo or get arsenal, which gives us infinite ammo for the room. We're not going to do that. I'm going to save my money. I'm going to go over here and get ourselves an upgrade. I want more implants so we can rush Commando as soon as possible, but beggars can't be choosers. Okay, so these, I still don't know what these do. They just release like a little slime, and the slime attacks enemies. Yeah, there you go. They just explode. All right, so that attack speed is incredibly noticeable, and it's not too bad because that means we'll be able to get mines out faster. And if we do it point blank next to an enemy, it looks like they get hit by every single mine. All right, my weapon has broken. Gotta use our fists or our guns. What I used to be really good at doing in this game is parrying. So I gotta get that back. And these guys just explode if you get too close to them. Yeah, no, it's good to see difficulty 7 is still not difficult, which is why we need all of those challenge modifiers. All right, what is in the fridge? Every 10 points of the attack chain, increase your bullet damage by 1%. When coming into contact with an enemy, the mine jumps up, fires around itself, and explodes after 3 seconds. The charge of the spinner mine super move accumulates 2 times faster, so that's one of my special moves. Let's do the bullet ballet. That seems hilarious. Can I make them come out even if I'm not fighting anything? So I could just spam this. I wonder how many of these can possibly stack. It looks like there's a limit. It's like 4 or 5 chains, and then they just start blowing themselves up, which makes sense. Otherwise, the game itself is going to crash, which we have done many times in the past. All right, so that's a mutation, but there is an elite enemy, so we'll get an implant as well. That's money. I don't really care too much about that money. I want the mutation, so we could try to roll for more Commando. Let's heal up. Every single time I do second wind, we're also going to heal a little bit. Increase our max health, rather. Obviously, we're going to heal. That's what second wind does. But we have max meta progression. So I have so many things unlocked, and I don't even remember what they do. But you know what? We're fine. Shotgun. 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 Wait, loot! Give me a second. Give me a second. There's more important things at play. All right, I wanna try to get a parry off. I just need this guy to attack me. Get off the floor. I did not block that one. Nice. All right. All right, there's our boss. Knock you out real fast. Oh, I forgot. This guy, he doesn't play nice with guns. But he plays nice with mines. What are you gonna do, man? Let me walk over here. Let me just get it ready for you. Let me just get it ready for you. It looks like he could actually dodge them for a little bit. I've also got this super punch, so I can punch right through. And that will kind of stun lock you a little bit. And after I knock you down, it's probably smart for me. What is on your head? Do these guys have modifiers now? After you fall down, I can probably shoot you with the shotgun. There we go. That's what I want. Now knock you over. Shoot you a few times. This would probably be a little bit easier if I had a melee weapon. Oh, wait, no, I need to reload. Come on. All right, I remember how to play. A little bit. All right, we got the Commando head. It looks sick. When receiving a positive status effect, launches rockets at enemies. starting with the one furthest from you. Increases the duration of positive status effects. Number of rockets, too. Positive status effect duration, plus 10%. I get minor synergy. Hitting 2 enemies at once with a melee or ranged weapon builds up rage or arsenal, respectively. Okay, that's not bad. All right. Second piece gotten. I will say, one minor observation. With all these updates, the Kiborg jankiness has scaled up a little bit, but that's one of the endearing things about this game. Your reload speed is increased by 30%. Your maximum health is further decreased. Your movement speed is increased by 30%, but I lose my shield. One shield. You always have at least one burning sword. I remember burning swords. So if we can continue to block in sequence without getting hit, we get burning swords, which give us boosts to our special abilities. I'm remembering how to play this game. We're going to reduce our maximum health even more and increase my reload speed. Let's do that. Especially if we're going to be going guns blazing. Yes, thank you, Roombas. Continue to celebrate my success. All right, we got some data. And we'll get more and more for every room we win in a row. I wonder if we're going to lose this run because I'm so rusty. It's been a long time since I've actually lost at Kiborg. All right, I definitely want to get an upgrade. The cool thing about the upgrades, they're always specific towards the implant set you have. So we're going for Commando, but we're going to see new upgrades I've never seen before. All right, let's use our gun a healthy amount here. The thing about the sidearm, it has infinite ammo, but you have to get your ammo back by doing damage. Oh, I hear the chainsaw person. I remember them. Move. If I can get my parrying down, I don't even have to... Whoa, whoa, whoa! I don't even have to worry about dodge rolls, because that's the thing. Nice. That's what we like to see. Fits the chainsaw woman. That one we gotta dodge. Give you some love with my gun. All right, easy. You're gonna get back up though, aren't you? Come on. Come on, Big Chunkus. I know you got it in you. All right, you know what? Fine. You get to deal with that. I feel like the pistol I have does more damage than the shotgun. Unless I'm crazy. Oh, I need to have my shield so I can parry those moves. Because depending on the color, it costs a certain amount of shields. All right, I've got one more punch until I have more ammo. So now we can knock you out with this guy. Do considerably more damage. All right, cool. And I'm going to level with you guys, okay? You're going to hate me if you're a Kiborg purist. I know there's different combos. So if you do like heavy spin, there's a move right there. If I do spin, heavy, we do Mjolnir. And so they all do different things. Some are really good about breaking enemies' armor. Some are really good about regenerating your energy. And some, are just really good about launching spicy Roombas. Helping Hand. Activation speed of support robots, traps, and reviving a co-op player, I've never encountered that, is increased by 35%. The Iron Fist super move creates an explosion when activated. The charge of the Spinner Mine super move accumulates 2 times faster. So the interesting thing about this implant set, the Commando, it's giving me buffs for my special abilities. I've never seen these before, and I'm wondering if they're unique to Commando. All right, let's go ahead and do Iron Fist super move exploding. We'll try that. We're going to reload my shotgun. Left trigger, right trigger. Wait, no, you can't reload automatically. It just reloads whenever you run out of the clip. I remember. Okay. I'm telling you guys, I'm rusty. But I know we're going to get ourselves a new sidearm here and a brand new fancy implant. Depending on the elite we get, some of them are incredibly easy. But the one that has the grenade launcher is not the one I want to deal with first. All right, so I need to shoot this down, so you lose your shields. Nice. Punch. All right. These guys land directly on the mines. And so on difficulty 7, I remember, we're going to start seeing enemies from every single zone. They just all start popping off, because these guys are from zone 2. I cannot parry that. All right, we're good. All right, we got Fenrir. He's not bad. If I remember correctly, you're pretty manageable. Let's shoot you guys. I think I can just actually knock you out with the gun, because you don't really have any dodging techniques. You're all like melee. Yeah, you're just gonna stand there and take it. No way. Yeah, what you got, man? What you got? This is how someone who's never played this game will knock you out. Parry. Do the punch. I don't really see the explosion it's talking about. You gotta finish your combos with the heavy attack. Gotta remember to do that, because it's gonna drop the mines. Yeah, without a melee, it takes forever to knock these guys out on difficulty 7. Few more shots. Yeah, what'd I say, guys? Just like riding a bike. Stop blocking. Just let it happen.
Ow. I'm sure he didn't need that part.
All right, so we've got the commando legs. When dodging, throw a grenade at a point where the dodge started. If you have a negative status effect, the grenade inflicts it on enemies. Explosion radius 3 meters. It also adds additional projectiles when using a firearm. Interesting. All right, yeah, we're going to go for the commando legs, of course. So now we drop grenades, literal martyrdom. All right, I have a confession, guys, okay? In the beginning of that round, when that guy almost slammed down on me, I panic rolled so hard, I knocked off my joystick on my controller, because I have, like, customizable joysticks. So I had to do that entire fight without being able to turn my camera. But you know what? We still won. We still won. All right, Fortune Matrix. Damage increases by 0.2% for every token you have. Damage to bosses is increased by 15%. This is a sidearm shotgun. Fire rate is increased by 30%. Damage to mutants is increased by 25%. Or shots inflict bleed. We're going to go for the driver. We're going to get damage for our tokens and do more damage to bosses. So now we got double shotguns, which does not seem to bode well for us. We're going to use as many second wins as possible. Heal up. Open up our goodie box. But no, I've got one of those Razer controllers, and it's fantastic. I actually love the customizable options on it, but sometimes you can just knock the attachments off really easily. All right, so that is a little challenge room that will give us some healing. Meanwhile, that's going to give us an upgrade. I definitely want to go for the upgrade. All right, so I can get money, or I can lose health. Let's go, because I get more damage depending on the tokens. One more. Yes! Nice! All right, get the reward. Oh, I can spin it again? But it gets worse. Yeah, we could lose 50% of our health if it goes into the bottom left. I don't know, man. I'm okay. I'll take that one win. I'm going to be a weenie today. Yeah, times have changed. My first time playing Kiborg, we had one of those dinky $20 non-name brand Xbox controllers. Now, after 100K subs, look at us. Going brand name with Razer. All right, stop dodging. Good parry, good parry. Please don't shoot me point blank. Yo, the shotgun sidearm? Pretty good. It only has so many shots, though, before it needs to reload, which is not amazing. It is fun coming back to this game, though, because it just has some really good action gameplay that tickles my brain. I feel like I've been playing so many strategy games lately and not really letting loose. I bought Arc Raiders the other day. I haven't even booted it up yet, but I've heard really good things about it. Punch. Nice. But I think that might scratch some of the combat itches I've been having. All right, let's move back a little bit. Use the shotgun. Because we have these extra projectiles, right? We might as well use them. What is that? That's a health kit? I can grab that? Yeah, that heals me. And it gives me vampirism. That's nice. Has that always been a thing? All right, what upgrade can we get? Commando Affinity. Receive only commando implants. That's what I want. The chance of obtaining rare implants is increased. Every 10 points of the attack chain increases your bullet damage. Health recovery from meditation is increased by 2 times. How the hell do I meditate? Oh, wait, no, that's a room that you go to. I'm like, meditate? That doesn't seem like something you do in this game. All right, that's a smithy to upgrade, but that is money and another commando implant, baby. So let's do that. You know, speaking of Arc Raiders, though, when I grew up, one of my favorite shooters to play, hands down my favorite shooter, was Gears of War. I eat, sleep, breathed Gears of War. I would stay up till like 7 or 8 in the morning playing that with my friends online. Nothing but Dr. Pepper and Hot Pockets. But for me, I really liked third-person shooters. First-person shooters were fun too. I played a good amount of Call of Duty, but I don't know what you guys prefer. That's an interesting question. Let me know down below if you guys are more partial to third-person shooters or first-person. Because I get it. First-person, way more immersive. But I just feel way more like an action hero when I can see my character. I miss Kiborg, though, man. I can just play this game and ramble on. And I'm still making a mess of these enemies. All right, come on, buddy. I should have done that earlier. Oh, my gosh. The damage on that was nuts. All right, so we have a flaming sword in the bottom right, which is that yellow hexagon. Never really understood why it was called a flaming sword, but it's gonna buff until I take damage and then I lose the sword. The mines just stun lock the hell out of this guy. I don't remember you ever having that ground pound move. And animation canceling? Didn't realize this was a fighting game, sir. I mean, it kind of is. You should probably shut up, Joe. There's more enemies? All right, hold on, pace yourself. Shotgun. I promise you, difficulty 7, it's baby work. You're just rusty. You haven't played in so long. All right, let's move back. Let's move back. The mines are doing their thing. One of my favorite combos has always been light, heavy because it knocks them back and breaks their shield, but I feel like I'm relying on it too much. I know Mjolnir gives me some energy gain. Oh my God, I saw that coming. Heal up again. All right, Thunder God. I don't remember what you do. All right, I'm gonna have to go in. Nice, we parried that. I can't see past the mines. The overabundance of mines. It's okay, they're stun locking him. Shotgun point blank. Oh boy. Move back. All right, just keep doing heavies. Just keep doing heavies. There's nothing you can do, sir. Get in the corner and take it. Shotgun, a little bit of shotgun.
What a fight.
I'll take my Commando now. All right, Commando arm. Finishing a combo with a light attack activates circular fire with homing rounds from the wrist gun. 4 rounds per shot, plus 20% homing accuracy. It's going to give me major synergy. Knocking down enemies boosts implant effects by 3 times for 3 seconds. We have the spine. Every 4 blocked projectiles. Blocked. Ah, interesting. Summon an interceptor drone. Drones intercept enemy projectiles and reflect them back, exploding in the process. That seems fun. Finishing a combo with a circular attack activates a turret on Morgan's back for 5 seconds. The turret uses the same projectiles as your secondary weapon, so it's a shotgun turret. All right, this is a legendary drop, though, because it's yellow, so we got to go for this one. And let me remember what that does. It's the one that shoots an arm cannon. Finishing a combo with light attack activates circular fire with homing rounds from the wrist gun. All right, we got our money. It's coming together. Looking like Soap McTavish. All right. No, we look more like a roach. That's meditating. That's how you heal. But this is the shop. And so we can spend some of the money I have. However, I have that mutation, right? That gives me... Yeah, here it is. It's a passive on my sidearm shotgun. So the more money I have, the more damage we're going to do with this gun. So maybe I should just meditate and save my money. Because the meditate can also increase my max health, which I think can be pretty useful, right? Restore 40% health, increase maximum health, receive immunity to bleed. Now let's increase our maximum health, which is fine. Oh, I can get 2 things out of this. Well, give me the bleed immunity. I'm going to keep healing with second wind anyway, so I'm not too concerned about it. It is first boss time. Maybe it's not a great idea to get immunity to every status effect, though, because I can spread them to enemies with my bombs. All right, so sidearm. It's going to do a lot of damage. I haven't fought this guy in forever. I think the biggest issue I'm going to have is not so much him. It's going to be all the minor dudes. So I'm going to try to use my AoE attacks. If you stay in front of him, he's very predictable. Yeah. And so I can stun, shoot point blank. There we go. Stun, shoot point blank, move back. Look at you. Shoot point blank. He's gone. You good, bro? You transformed, but we kind of destroyed you before you could get to your final phase.
Thanks to you, Morgan.
All right, I almost want to not get rid of this gun because we're getting extra bullets with Commando, but also more damage based off of the tokens. So it's becoming a one-hit wonder. Unless I get something absolutely gnarly, I'm gonna hold on to it. All right, so we can level up. Primary weapon max ammo, primary weapon reload speed. So that's the thing about Commando 2. It seems to really focus its upgrades on your primary weapon. I know the shotgun's no bueno. We're not going to roll with that. These are assault rifles. All 3 of these are assault rifles. Bullets ricochet up to 2 times towards the nearest target within 5 meters. Each ricochet deals 50% of the base damage. Shots inflict 10 points of freeze on enemies. Shots inflict 10 points of freeze on enemies. Okay, we've got double the cryo rounds. Give me the spaceman. What I'm really curious about, though, new music? I've never heard that before. What I'm really curious about is how the Commando is going to set itself apart from some of the other armor sets that focus on guns. Excuse me? Why is it so foggy? That's also new. They've added a few different updates to the game. The HUD looks different too. I don't remember what the other implant set is, that focuses on guns. I forgot what it's called, but it's pretty darn good. Is that it? That's it? Okay, all right. Give me the money. I'm also not losing any ammo from this gun. Do I have arsenal? I do have arsenal. Okay, top left. I forgot about that status effect. All right, we've got an implant, and we've got a melee weapon. Haven't had a melee weapon all run besides that first one. All right, we're going to go ahead and skip this. We're going to get this implant. I have a couple more seconds left of arsenal. So we're going to go in guns blazing. Yeah, that really was a couple more seconds. It's already done. Get some mines out here. I am curious to see how much damage this grenade does. Dude, the rolling grenade does so much damage. All right, I'm going to need some energy. So this might be a new mechanic. It looks like sometimes these enemies have antennas, and I'm not sure why. Yeah, you want to block? You want to block? This is you guys' funeral. Deal with mines. I don't even have to aim at you. What are you doing? You got here, take this. Oh, I remember you. Good thing I won't have to remember what you do. Oh, wait, is that the homing thing? So it attaches to his head? All right, we have a rarity upgrade. When dodging, throw a grenade at the point where the dodge started. If you have a negative status effect, the grenade inflicts it on enemies. We saw that. So that's going to increase its radius. The more I level this up, the larger the explosion radius. That's kind of fun. I can have more mines come out from 6 to 7. No one say anything. When receiving a positive status effect, launches rockets at enemies. I feel like this is really not going to activate that much. It's nice, but I'm going to go for more mines. All right, we need to get more energy. I'm not doing good about taking care of my health. Another upgrade and an implant. We're missing a good amount of implants. We still have 3 more to get. What I want is the one where you can block projectiles and it pops out drones. That sounds insane. All right, I have to look at what's getting me arsenal because this is ridiculous. I'm getting so many stacks of arsenal. Who needs ammo? Not this guy. What are you gonna do, Thunder God Agent? Stand still and take it. Okay, you can explode me. That's a thing. And then the ricocheting bullets too. So it just kills the other people. All right. Perfect. Sorry this happened to you, sir, but I'm gonna need your armor. And also apparently I want to cuddle a little bit. All right, what do you got? Finishing a combo with a circular attack activates a turret. Every 3 blocked projectiles summons the drone, and this is higher rarity, so. When receiving a negative status effect, a friendly turret appears near you, which explodes after 10 seconds. I feel like this implant set would be really fun with the implant set that gives you a bunch of negative status effects. Like you can mix and match with that heart. We're gonna go for the spine. And what do we got in here? Some more tokens. And just level up my primary weapon max ammo and reload speed. Yeah, well, some attachment gives me arsenal. It might be the synergy. Yeah, hitting 2 enemies at once. Oh my god. Because we have ricochet. So hitting 2 enemies at once with melee or ranged weapons builds up rage or arsenal. And so since my gun has bullets that ricochet, we're hitting multiple enemies and we're constantly getting arsenal.
Successful fight.
All right, let's heal a little bit. Even though this build is kind of fun, we're going to struggle with the boss here a little bit because she dodges bullets like crazy. All right, money or melee weapon? I kind of want to get money just because we still have this shotgun. And I can spend it once we get to the bar. I was thinking about a melee weapon, but I think we're cruising. If I can get to a point where I can stun the boss and then shoot her with a shotgun, it doesn't even matter. We're set. Oh, I remember you. I remember you. I will say it's pretty fortunate that I'm using a gun build on my first time coming back to Kiborg. Because it would be a different story if we were going in melee, having to parry and have perfect timing. Okay, Arsenal with a shotgun? It's hilarious. Okay, this is the way to go. This is the way to go. All right, even more damage. 126 tokens isn't bad. All right, we are about halfway through this area. That's a shop for mutations. That's a double whammy, though. Not only do I get an implant, I get an upgrade. So we got to go this way. That's perfect. Oh, you've got a turret. Hold on. All right, cool. Go to sleep. This is just push right trigger the game. That's all we gotta do. They said difficulty level 7 was hard. They said it was tough. I don't even gotta move. These guys are doing somersaults. They're celebrating my success. My arm is actually getting tired from spamming right trigger. All right, Blur Agent, I know we'll have some trouble with. Because you're going to dodge everything, and you're going to shoot me. So let's knock these guys out first. Let me heal. All right, he's dead. Stop it. Stop it. I don't think I've ever seen the one with guns. I don't know. Typically, you've got, like, dual blades. I wonder if you're a different version. Shotgun?
That's barbarity, huh? Give me close up.
I can only imagine what co-op is like. When you've got 2 people with max implants, it seems insane. Finishing a combo with the circular attack gives us that turret. Okay. So we've got different things with different combos. We've got the wrist cannon with a light combo. We've got the mines with a heavy combo. And we've got the turret with a circular combo. But then we're motivated to want to use guns too. So this build goes into so many random directions. When your block is broken, a rocket is launched at the enemy who broke it. When parrying, drones fire at the last intercepted projectile to the nearest enemies. Huh. The charge of the spinner mine super move accumulates 2 times faster. Let's upgrade the turrets. The drones. Yeah, I see a little turret on my back. Looking pretty nice. Do I want another sidearm or do I want a chance to heal? Let's be smart. Let's relax. Do a little bit of healing. We got to try to get to the green spaces. I do wish this area was more impactful. Like maybe a way to get money. Because it seems like it might be something you want to interact with when you first start playing the game, but then it just really doesn't do much. Especially once you get second wind. I will say I did a damn good job, though. We healed up quite a bit. All right, that's enough spikes. That's enough spikes. We're good. I almost have full health. We're stuck here forever. They definitely made this longer. Why is it still going? Let me go. Oh, I do get tokens. Has that always been a thing? Maybe. I never take that room. Oh, we are going here. The double whammy? Absolutely. All right, we need to do some circular attacks. I want to see this turret go off. All right, now it's firing. And so if I block projectiles, I don't know if these count as projectiles. I guess they don't, because they're not from a gun, because that's supposed to release the drones. We got to get a better primary weapon. But who needs it when you got a shotgun like this? Yeah, so far this build is interesting. I don't know if Commando has as much synergy with itself as the other builds, and I might credit it to the fact that this is a brand new build that came out after the game has been around for a little bit, so maybe they just didn't know what they wanted to do. But I feel like it would really be highlighted when it is combined with Gunslinger and then the other status effect building one. All right, we got to shoot these down. We got 2 Gunslinger agents. All right, let's knock these little dudes out first. Give myself some breathing room here. Whew. All right, guys. All right, guys. Fine. I understand. I'll deal with you the smart way. Take your shot. All right, that's one. What are you going to do? That's what I thought. Taste turret. You want some mines? Taste mines. I don't think I can stun lock you. Okay. Yeah, if I were to get a melee weapon that lets me do heavy combos incredibly fast, there's nothing they can do. There's nothing. I mean, the damage is subpar. All right. All right, I know it's New Year's Eve while I'm recording this, but we don't need fireworks. All right, Commando's Heart. So this will give us a turret whenever we get a negative status effect, which means going for immunity is not a great idea. Now, from here on out, we're just going to be getting upgrades to our implants, which I feel like I would want to try to get more upgrades on the mines, just because it's the dumbest one. Yeah, 7 to 8 mines. Yeah, let's level that up. Aesthetically, though, they did a really good job with this implant set. I like it. All right, level up my max ammo and my reload speed, even though it doesn't really matter because we constantly have arsenal. All right, we can meditate. We can spend some money. I don't want to spend any money because I want the shotgun to continue becoming the absolute monster that it is. So we will increase our max health. I don't want to get any immunities, like I said. We'll just back out. Oh, can I not? I can't back out after buying one thing. It's going to make me buy a second. All right. Well, now we can't be weak. It's fine. I've got 3 flaming swords still. Did they get rid of it timing out, I wonder? All right, drop these. All right, so jump out of that. Oh, the damage on that is piddly. All right, so we're going to have to parry you and then shoot you with a shotgun. Come on. We got max flaming swords. Jump out. right, come on. Hit me with an attack I could parry. Thank you. All right, I still got it, man. I still got it. I haven't seen this person in ages. Yeah, for some reason I can't parry and no rest for the wicked. What's that about? This is what years of Dark Souls does for you. Okay, the first one didn't hit. I have an excuse. No, shoot the right one. Shoot the right one. I can't aim. This is bad. All right, we're going to have to use the other rifle as soon as we parry something. All right, you're going to throw a fireball. Okay. Shoot, man. This could be bad. I don't have enough shields to actually parry the red moves. I think you need 10. It's either 10 or 5. It could be 5. I don't want to test it out, though. I like that helmet you got. Okay, come on. Get close. Oh, no, please. No way I'm dying at this boss. All right, what about you? You're just chilling. I can actually shoot you. All right, so depending on what move they do, it's like I'm fighting them for the first time. You can actually shoot them and land shots. Because there's wind down. All right, come on. Die, 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 die. Nice. We did it. Where's my reward? Hello? Oh, hey. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. We finally got a melee weapon. Hitting an enemy causes 120% piercing damage and creates a wave that diverges by 10 meters, which deals half of this damage. Increase the mutation efficiency by 35%. Maximum durability is doubled. Killing an opponent with a heavy attack replenishes 15% of your sidearm magazine. Deal 25% damage as piercing damage and build up bleed. Block reflects 30% of the damage back in enemies. I mean, this syringe is nice. Its durability sucks, though. I'm going to go ahead and get the rebar. Do some bleed damage. Don't play the celebration music yet. I'm still grabbing my items. I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to get rid of this driver. Each hit restores 2% of the durability of the equipped melee weapon. That's good if I was doing a particular build. Shock rounds. Damage to bosses increased by 15%. Damage increased by 15%. No, we're going to go with the driver still. Because right now, I've got bank. I've got over $1,000. All right. We got less than half health. The issue with guns, you don't really build up energy, which means we can't keep doing second wind to heal. So I've got to be pretty careful. I've got the rebar, which means I can be pretty aggressive in the beginning. We have the attack speed boost. And so this should give me, alongside the mines, an opportunity to build up energy. And probably heal myself full. Okay, what are these legs? Well, since when was that an enemy? All right, this is bad. This is bad, Joe. I've never seen that enemy. All right, we hide. This is what we do. Get your balls out of my face. Oh boy. Die. Get it out. Get it out. Oh, don't you fire. Don't you fire. Don't you fire at me. Don't you walk at me all dramatic like you're the main character. What are you doing back there? My gun's better. Are we done? You got a med kit in there? We are getting so much money, though. I forgot. They're getting harder and harder every room by 3%. I totally forgot. Oh, no. No wonder we're getting bank. That's what we want so we can get these modifiers. All right, both of these rooms are exactly the same. Give me a second. Can I look at something? Combos. One of these combos is good for getting energy. It might not tell me here. But these are all the moves we can do. Because in the meta progression, you can level it up to give you even more energy every time you do it. I just don't remember what move it is. Dismemberment is nice, but now some enemies are spawning in without torsos. And I'm not sure how I feel about that. Are you new? No, you're not new. I remember hating you. You are not new. Shotgun? You're so patient. Are you immune to gun? Are you immune to mines? Did you just have cardiac arrest? I guess you did. I don't know what happened there. Kiborg, what have you done with your updates? This game is a little janky now. Oh, I got blades behind me. I mean, it's still a blast to play. But some of the things happening are so random. All right, taste bombs. Drop the gun. You guys have way too much health. Whoa. Are we done? Are we good? I think we're good. Whew. All right. I'm going to increase the radius on my grenade whenever I dodge. Because we're going to be doing that a lot. All right, that is an upgrade. That is an elite. That's going to give me 2 implant upgrades. Here's the thing, though. Here's the kicker. Upgrading my implants gives me more ammo for my primary gun. But I'm always getting arsenal. So, like, my brain would always be like, yes, elite, yes. But I'm going to go here because this is going to give me an upgrade that is going to probably do more for me. My brain always goes, oonga boonga. This room is harder. I need to go here. Because I'm a masochist. All right, thank you, mines. Bro, you're shooting me point blank, and I'm taking every shot. I'm taking every shot. I don't even care. That is not smart, Joe. Ah! Get down. Wait, hold on. I got you. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Celebrate. You gotta be almost dead. Oh my god. The crazy thing is the heavy combo for this is 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds for it to go off. So there's just constant mines. Oh, not another chainsaw. It's just 2 jabs. All right, move. There's a turret. You don't know what I'm capable of. All right, come on. Come on. Didn't realize I was playing a bullet heaven. They're still coming out. They're still coming out. They can't come out fast enough. So it doesn't even matter. I've broken the game. I'm not even attacking anymore. Alright, are you dead? You gonna get back up? No, you're dead. I was about to say, you're disemboweled, so I'm gonna assume you're dead. Adds random elemental damage to wrist gun rounds. Grenades are only ejected when shields are depleted, but their number equals your maximum shield amount. Wait a second. Wait a second. All right, hold on. So we can spam mines. Spam as many mines as possible. And then if we get rid of all of our shields, every time we roll, we get rid of a shield, right? And so now it's going to throw out 5 grenades every single time I roll. Oh, it makes me recover, though. So that's not as exciting. The mines are now just gas. Oh, my God. I'm just aggressively farting. All right, let's get the mutation. Let's get the mutation. No more mines. All right, move back. Do some ricocheting bullets here. Oh, I'm taking damage. Oh boy, oh boy. I need to move. I need to move. I don't know what's happening. I'm healing. Nice second wind. All right, now I wish the mines would stop. Please stop. What have I done? Okay, they stopped. We're good. But now I can't see what's shooting at me. Oh, he's gonna kill me. It's okay, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, what is happening? Oh, these are my grenades. No one shoot me, please. All right, I'm rolling to the other side. I'm rolling to the other side. I've forgotten how to play this game, and I am losing my mind. Just call me the Jackrabbit. Stop. Stop with the gun, dude. Fight me like a man. All right, we did it. Didn't even break a sweat. Your movement speed is increased by 30%. Your shield capacity is decreased. You receive armor, but we lose shields. Each successful shot increases range damage by 10%. Missing a shot reduces range damage to 50. If we use this, and then only use the shotgun so we guarantee we never miss, that could be pretty good. We're nearing 50K. No, we're at the second to last room. We are at the second to last room. I've gotten way farther than I expected. I'm going to say I don't think this build is that bad. Again, I think it's a little scattered. What's screwing me over is the long-term investment, because enemy health and damage has increased 3% every single room I've gone to. So we are not very strong. But if I never miss, don't punch me, don't shoot me, heal. We're gonna start doing some insane damage. It doesn't even matter. Okay, please stop. Relax. Put your laser guns down. Move. Okay. That was almost really bad. I can make it through this room. Just don't hit me with the bazooka. Enjoy my random grenades. I have to be careful about using this rifle because I'm going to kill them and shoot like one extra bullet, and it's going to reduce my damage. I could try to block that rocket, and that would give me a turret. Oh, that did so much damage. Move! I can't! I'm out of rolls! Ah! All right, these robots are almost dead. Oh, we're good. Oh, I forgot I have an extra life. Thank you, meta progression. We're saved. Okay. Your robots are dead. Whoa, shit, man. I hate this bug. It's been a thing for a little bit. Sometimes the enemies are immune to gun. It's some sort of collision when you're fighting them. Okay, hold on. I can heal. Yeah, so I'll have to kill him with my melee weapon. Oh, I gotta fist him. This is the true final boss. Ah! Wow, I did not expect this game to have an alternate final boss. That robot was insane. All the crazy moves he had, the boss music, impressive. Impressive to say the least. What a climactic finale. Guys, if y'all enjoyed Kiborg, this game is always a fun time. Yeah, it's a little buggy sometimes, but the crazy things you can do are always incredibly satisfying. There's still a lot more to the game. I've got Arena 5 and 6 that I have not done yet. We've got a few more challenge modes, and then of course this game has co-op, which I haven't even touched. We've got Chaos. Every 5 seconds, a random character gets a status effect. We also have Collapse. During combat, every 5 seconds, a beam strikes an area near you. It deals damage to everyone, including yourself, and then one hit mode. Everyone dies in one hit, including you, and there are no firearms. So there's a lot of stupid stuff to be had. If you guys want more Kiborg, let me know down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And if you have not already subscribed, consider doing so because that is the #1 way to support the channel. That's going to be it for me, guys. If y'all are watching this before the new year, have a fantastic celebration, and let's rock it in 2026. Take care.